Hey y'all, it's Gypsy, and I'm going to tell you another story. I have a lot of thoughts lately, so I'm just going to keep sharing them. Um, my partner Joanne has me well trained in lots of ways, I'm sure, probably more than I know. However, I'm referring to a particular set of instructions that suits me just fine. See, when I met Joanne, I could see pretty quickly that she was a queen with a capital Q. Now, she is a Puerto Rican princess for sure, mostly when she pouts. But in general, she stands very tall. She knows exactly who she is. Now, before I met her, I had been, I'd say, unconsciously studying queens for several years. Now, I'm not referring to the kind that you see in paintings in art history class, but the in the flesh, alive today, or at least this century, growing a red carpet beneath their very own feet, wherever they choose to stand kind of queen. Such as, oh goodness, Jessie Norman. She passed recently, but Esther Perel. I don't know if you know her, but Jill Scott, Marianne Williamson, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Maya Angelou, Dolly Parton. Doesn't have to be a woman either. Could be RuPaul, Billy Porter, Doris Salcedo. She's an artist. If you don't know her, who she is, look her up. Women or people who know who they are and are done apologizing for it. People who know their worth and they aren't hiding it anymore. Not to drop any more names, but I believe we all may know someone like that who started a storytelling page. Anyway, now the terms queen and diva and even princess have a list of negative connotations that follow them around, sometimes synonymous with the word we find acceptable for female dogs. But at the risk of quoting a presently often quoted pop star diva, don't mind if I do, one of Beyonce's songs says, and I quote, "A diva is a female version of a hustler, of a hustler, of a hustler." Now, when I Googled hustler, the very first definition that pops up is, quote, "an aggressively enterprising person, a go-getter," end quote. And right behind it is the second definition, and it's just the word prostitute. Now, I'm not going to go into that directly. This is a whole other story. But it does lead me to my point. I do have one. I think we have a serious need for the redefinition of self-confidence amongst ourselves as human beings. I know I do. That's why I can see it, because I'm addressing it within myself. Female and male. We are also very aware of our shortcomings, of our struggles, of our misunderstandings, our lists of what we lack. Now, it's good to know where you can continue to grow, and sometimes it takes some time to sort through the insecurities that life piles onto you. I'm very aware of that. But at a certain point, it's good to know how to be proud of all your capabilities. I mean, really unapologetically proud. You need to know your worth. I need to know my worth. In In fact, at this point in time, I think that it's a critically pivotal attitude that we need. It's a critically pivotal attitude that I need. It's not about bragging. It isn't about being delusional. And even if it is, so what? At this point in time in history, dare I say, more than any other time, I know that at this point in time in my life, more than any other time, I need to be a capable person. We need to be capable people. In order to be truly capable, you have to know your worth. Or else it's the same shit, different day, if you know what I mean. So I have said to myself, and I say to you, and I've been misinterpreted on this by many people, but enough with false modesty. Let it go. If someone compliments you on something that you know you do well, then own that shit, for crying out loud. If someone compliments you on how you look this day, tell your insecurities to stuff a sock in it for once. And just say thank you with a great big smile and allow yourself to mean it. And if you can't mean it, then just practice till you can, right? Fake it till you make it. You'll be surprised at how quickly that happened. I have been surprised at how quickly it has happened within me. Joanne has coaxed out my inner diva. And she is quite appropriately very proud of it. She loves to see me look healthy and happy and then take all the credit for it. And my training has been very simple. When she looks at me and says, "Oh, you're so cute," or "You're so smart," or whatever, "You're so funny," because I am. The correct response is, "I know," with a big smile. And now I mean it. And she eats that shit up like the vanilla pudding that I am. Now, I know that everyone has on and off days. Believe me, I know. But I didn't used to know at all. I didn't say I know. I might say thank you awkwardly with self-depreciating humor or excuses or an overly long conversation following. But as Joanne and I have agreed on many times, that takes too frickin' long. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of my breath. It's a waste of my precious, capable energy. So the next time someone says to you, "Your hair looks great," or "That joke was pretty funny," or "You have a nice singing voice," if there's even the slightest modicum of truth in it, then the appropriate response, the correct response, is thank you. I know. If you are with the right people, they will laugh and look at you with new light and eat that up like vanilla pudding or butterscotch pudding or chocolate pudding, whichever delicious flavor you happen to be. Addendum. Joanne read this story over my shoulder and laughed and said, "You are one lucky SOB." And I said, "I know." All right. Thanks for listening, y'all. I love you. Bye.